Scorpio, you who always live 3 steps ahead, who plan every move with surgical precision, who are rarely caught off guard because your intuition protects you from almost everything. I need you to listen to this with full attention. In the last days of October, something will happen that you didn't plan, didn't expect, didn't see coming. And no matter how prepared you think you are, no matter how many scenarios you've already imagined in your mind, this event will catch you completely off guard. But here's what will shock you. You won't want to stop it. You'll want to completely surrender to the chaos that is about to invade your meticulously organized life. There's a specific energy moving toward you right now. It's not a threat, it's not danger, it's not anything your defensive side is imagining. It's something so unexpectedly positive, so surprisingly transformative, that it will make you question why you spent so much time trying to control every detail of your existence when the universe had something much better in store for you. In the coming days, you'll feel a growing tingle down your spine, that unmistakable signal Scorpios recognize when something big is about to happen. But this time, the sensation will be different. It won't be the defensive alert that normally makes you build higher walls. It will be a strange anticipation, almost as if your soul already knows the gift is coming before your conscious mind can comprehend it. For the past few months, you've been living with a subtle sense that something is missing. It's not something you can clearly name or identify. It's a Scorpio intuition, always connected to the invisible frequencies of reality, sensing the waves of what was approaching. Your unconscious was preparing for a complete disruption of your life's patterns. And here's the part that will shake you. The unexpected that's arriving in the final days of October will require you to abandon plans you considered important, projects you were carefully building, strategies you had patiently developed, paths you had chosen with your characteristic determination. All of these will need to be set aside, not because they failed, not because they were wrong, but because something infinitely better will appear, and you will have to choose between holding on to what's safe or leaping into the unknown that promises to be extraordinary. Scorpios hate giving up control. You build your security through meticulous planning, knowing every angle, never being caught off guard. But the universe is about to teach you that there are things so magnificent, they can only enter your life when you let go of the reins of absolute control. That some blessings arrive disguised as interruptions, that the best things in life happen in the spaces between your plans, not within them. For Scorpios born between October 23rd and November 2nd, the unexpected will come in the form of a professional or creative opportunity you never imagined possible. For those born between November 3rd and 12th, it will be a profound human connection that will appear out of nowhere and completely transform your understanding of intimacy and vulnerability. And for those born between November 13th and 22nd, the unexpected event will be a revelation about your own potential, a door opening to a version of yourself that until now you thought was beyond reach. What you'll all experience in common is that dizzying sensation of losing your footing, but discovering wings in the process. It will be both terrifying and exhilarating. It will be simultaneously disorienting and enlightening. It will be everything you fear and everything you secretly hoped would happen. In the coming days, before the final days of October arrive, you'll notice subtle signs. Doors opening where before there were only walls. People saying seemingly random things that will resonate strangely within you. More vivid dreams that seem to be trying to show you something important. Unexplainable physical sensations, a tightness in the chest that isn't anxiety, an energy coursing through the body that isn't nervousness, a sudden mental clarity that appears at the most unlikely moments. Don't ignore these signs. They're the universe preparing you for the positive shock that's coming. They're like small tremors before the earthquake that will completely reorganize the landscape of your life. And unlike destructive earthquakes, this one will leave everything more beautiful, more aligned, more true than before. Scorpio, I know you have a secret dream, something you never admit out loud because it seems too big, too impossible, too out of reach, something you've buried deep because you've decided to be realistic and focus only on what seems attainable. But that dream isn't dead, is it? It's just hibernating deep within your soul, waiting for permission to resurface. What if I told you that the unexpectedness of the last days of October has everything to do with that dream you've been hiding? That the universe heard what you didn't even dare to verbalize and is bringing exactly that to you, only in a way you never imagined could happen? I need you to acknowledge this dream now. Leave a comment saying, "I have a secret dream and I'm allowing myself to believe again." This isn't just a comment, it's an act of courage. It's you opening the door for the impossible to enter your life. And when you write this, you're giving other Scorpios permission to dare to dream beyond the limitations they've placed on themselves. You're creating a wave of hope that can touch people who desperately need a reminder that it's still okay to desire the extraordinary. The unexpected that's coming won't happen like a dramatic explosion. It will begin with something seemingly small, even insignificant. A message, a chance encounter, a piece of information that comes to you by chance. But you, with your heightened perception, will immediately sense that it's not just another coincidence. You'll feel the gravity of that moment, the weight of possibility it carries. And then comes the choice. Because the unexpected always brings choices. You can ignore it, you can rationalize it as not the right time, you can decide that your current plans are safer, or you can have the courage to recognize a divine opportunity when it knocks on your door and say yes, even without having all the answers, even without being able to control all the outcomes. Scorpios are intense in everything they do. When they love with a depth that's frightening. When they work with dedication that borders on obsession. When they believe in something, they believe with unshakable conviction. This intensity is your superpower, but it can also be your prison when you become intensely attached to a specific plan for how your life should be. What's coming in the final days of October will free you from this attachment. It will show you that there's something much more interesting than following the script you've written for yourself. It will offer you a role in a story much bigger, more exciting, more meaningful than anything you could have imagined on your own. There's something powerful in recognizing that you don't have to have all the answers all the time. That sometimes wisdom lies in recognizing the limits of what you can control and opening yourself to forces that operate beyond your immediate comprehension. You've spent so much time being the strategist, the investigator, the one who sees through everything and everyone, that you've forgotten how wonderful it is to be truly surprised, how liberating it is to not know what's coming next, and still trust that it will be good. The last days of October will remind you of this feeling. They will reconnect you with a part of you that existed before you learned to be so careful, so guarded, so strategic with every move. The part that still knew how to marvel, that believed in magic without needing proof, that trusted the flow of life without needing to direct every second of it. And when you rediscover this part of yourself, you will realize how much you have been living in a diminished version of your own existence. The unexpected will arrive in such perfect form, so aligned with who you truly are at your deepest levels, that it will seem impossible to be a coincidence. And perhaps it isn't. Perhaps it's the universe finally having space to give you what it always wanted to give you, because you're finally ready to receive it without trying to control or modify it to fit your pre-existing plans. The surrender you will experience won't be defeat. It will be the sweetest victory you've ever tasted. The preparation you need to do isn't logistical. It's not about better organizing your schedule or freeing up physical space in your life. It's about preparing your heart and mind to receive something that will challenge all your ideas about what's possible for you. It's about cultivating a willingness to be surprised, to be impressed, to be swept away by a wave of change you didn't see coming. In the final days of October, when the unexpected arrives, you'll feel a strange sense of recognition, as if on some deep level you always knew this was coming. as if your soul had written this event long before you were born into this life. You'll feel like you're finally arriving somewhere, even if that place is completely different from any destination you had consciously planned. What will make this experience particularly powerful for you, Scorpio, is that it will happen during your solar period, when your energy is naturally strongest, when your intuition is sharpest, when you are most connected to who you truly are. It's as if the cosmos has chosen the perfect moment to give you this gift when you are most capable of recognizing it and fully embracing it. You might be wondering why I'm being vague about the specific details of what's going to happen. It's because the unexpected is, by nature, impossible to fully predict, but also because the magic lies precisely in not knowing. If I told you every detail, you'd do what you always do. You'd start planning, controlling, trying to manage every aspect. And that would kill the spontaneity that's essential for this transformation to happen in its entirety. What I can tell you is that it will involve people you didn't expect, places you hadn't planned, possibilities you dismissed as unrealistic. It will challenge your need for control in uncomfortable but necessary ways. It will ask you to trust in forces greater than yourself, which is particularly difficult for a sign that prefers to be the greater force operating behind the scenes. But here's the secret Scorpios rarely admit. Beneath all this need for control lies a deep desire to surrender to something greater. You want to be swept away by a passion that's stronger than your will. You want to find something so important that it's worth letting go of the reins. You want to experience the dizzying freedom that comes from trusting the flow of life instead of constantly fighting it. The last days of October will give you just that. A reason so good to let go of control that you'll do it almost without realizing it. An opportunity so aligned with who you truly are that resisting it will seem harder than surrendering. A moment where trust will feel more natural than suspicion. And after it happens, after you get past the initial shock and adjust to the new reality this unexpected event will create, you'll look back and realize that everything in your life was preparing you for this moment. All the previous disappointments were teaching you the discernment to recognize reality when it appeared. All the plans that didn't work out were clearing the way for something better. All the times you felt stuck were giving you enough motivation so that when the door opened, you'd have the courage to walk through it. Scorpio, your constant transformation is no coincidence. You're the sign most associated with death and rebirth, precisely because you experience this cycle more intensely than any other. You kill old versions of yourself and are reborn, renewed with a frequency that would be terrifying for signs that value stability above all else. The last days of October mark another of these deaths and rebirths, but this time the death will be voluntary and joyful. You will choose to kill the version of yourself that keeps trying to control everything because you will find something much better to be. And the rebirth will be in a form you never knew was possible. Freer, more powerful, more aligned with your true potential. The unexpected will teach you that you are much greater than the limits you've placed on yourself, that your dreams can be even more ambitious, that you are capable of much more than you've allowed yourself to be. And most importantly, it will show you that sometimes the best things in life happen when you stop trying to force results and let the magic do its work. Prepare by not making plans. Prepare by clearing your mental calendar, creating space for the unexpected to enter. Prepare by practicing saying yes to small surprises in the coming days, training your ability to flow with what you didn't plan for. Prepare by reminding yourself that you've survived many transformations and always come out stronger on the other side. And most importantly, prepare yourself by cultivating positive expectation, not the fear you know so well, but that childlike excitement on the eve of something special, that tingling sensation of knowing something good is coming even without knowing exactly what. This energy of joyful anticipation will help you recognize and welcome the unexpected when it arrives. Scorpio, the last days of October will redefine what you think is possible in your life. They will open paths you never knew existed. They will connect you with opportunities you thought were for other people, not you. And they will prove to you that the universe has much bigger plans for you than anything you could imagine on your own. So don't make plans, or rather, make flexible plans that can be completely rewritten when something better comes along. Keep your heart open to surprises. Keep your mind ready to change direction quickly. And keep your soul ready to say yes to the extraordinary when it comes knocking on your door disguised as an unexpected interruption. If this message resonated deeply with you, if you felt a thrill of recognition that something big is truly coming, share it in the comments. Acknowledge that you have a secret dream that deserves to come true. Let the universe know that you are ready to welcome the unexpected with open arms. Subscribe to the channel because navigating unexpected transformations is easier with guidance. You'll need reminders that you made the right choice when you choose the unknown. You'll need support as you learn to live in the new reality this event will create. Turn on notifications so you don't miss out on guidance on how to make the most of this opportunity when it arrives. The last days of October are approaching. The unexpected is approaching. And you, intense and powerful Scorpio, are about to discover that there are surprises so perfect that even you, who always sees everything coming, can be completely caught off guard in the best possible way.